Just a taste of the wide selection to enjoy from Cinema Club.
Here we go!
Husband is a boil on the foot of humanity.
I think you'd be back every now and then.
Looks like two pigs fighting under a blanket.
Time has made them close. Life
She's gonna have a baby. Go get a doctor.
has made them friends. Steel magnolias.
I can't be done. Not from the air, anyway.
The classic World War II action film The Guns of Navarone boasts an unbeatable cast with an impossible task. Gregory Peck, David Niven, Anthony Quinn and Anthony Quayle are the commando team whose assignment is to infiltrate and destroy the colossal guns of Navarone. Don't miss this spectacular classic. Fried green tomatoes, a tale of friendship and courage across the generations. Jessica Tandy plays Ninny Threadgood, whose magical tales of the past inspire Evelyn, played by Kathy Bates, to make changes to her dowdy life.
Buddy, we're younger and faster. What are you doing? Are you crazy?
Crazy girls. I'm older and I have more insurance.
Also starring Mary Stuart Masterson and Mary Louise Parker. It's a film to warm your heart. The Addams Family scream onto the screen and create hilarious havoc in this spine-tingling tale of wicked pranks and ghoulish games. Meet Gomez.
Showtime!
Morticia.
We've done this before.
And their deplorable children Wednesday.
Is there a God?
And Pugsley. Not forgetting Thing and Butler Lurch.
Last night you were unhinged. You frightened me. Do it again.
The Addams Family. You will die laughing.
Okay. Lean forward.
My Girl is a bittersweet box office smash starring Macaulay Culkin, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Dan Aykroyd. A tale of love
I'm going to marry Mr. Bixby. I can't marry a teacher.
and loss.
Who's going to be an alphabet?
My Girl, a very special story of two very special friends.
3.
Well, it's Groundhog Day.
Bill Murray is caught in a time warp on the worst day of his life.
Bill?
Ned Ryerson? Do you ever have deja vu, Mrs. Lancaster?
I don't think so, but I could check with the kitchen or not.
Andy McDowell as the woman he loves
What a waste of time.
but can't get.
Connors!
Ned! Don't drive angry. Don't drive angry.
Groundhog Day is a movie you'll want to watch again and again and again. There are many great titles to choose from at a great price from the Cinema Club range. Cinema Club. There's something for everyone.
more than enough entertainment for visitors. I wish to propose the motion that the provision of more would be detrimental to the good name of the borough.
Knickers.
Please, Councillor, I should strike that from the minutes, mistress.
I beg your pardon, Your Worship?
Don't take down knickers.
Chance would be a fine thing, wouldn't it, love?
Councillor Fiddler, I really must request you to moderate your language when in committee.
I second that.
I do beg the committee's pardon, Your Worship, but all this bleeding codswallop about mucking up the good name of the borough gets on my wick.
Should I,
No.
Oh, God, blimey, why don't we face facts? We don't attract any visitors to this dump because there is nothing for them to flip and will do.
Of course, we are all well aware that Mr. Fiddler would like to see more people in that so-called amusement arcade of his, playing on those dreadful machines.
You're dead right. Do you know how much what the butler saw took last season? £1.60. It works out about 2 pence a grope.
Yes, please. I really do feel that we are somewhat straying from the point here.
But that is the point. It's about the only indoor amusement we have, apart from snogging under the bandstand.
I do feel that, that Councillor Fiddler does have a point there, considering our very high seasonal rainfall figure.
Oh, really, Mr. Mayor? Personally, I think it is quite an average one.
If you think 9 inches is an average one, you've been spoilt.
Yes. No. And has anyone else any useful suggestions to offer?
I have.
And what is that, Councillor?
Miss Firkham.
I beg your pardon.
Miss Firkham. A beauty queen. That's what we want. All the best resorts have them.
Mr. Mayor, I think we have wasted quite enough time here today, and I propose that you close the meeting.
Please, Mrs. Broadworthy, please. I do feel that the proposal merits some discussion,
Mr. Mayor, you are well aware of my views on women's rights, and there can never be anything proper in young women being shown off like cattle for the sexual gratification of a lot of drooling men.
Both.
I beg your pardon, Alderman Pratt.
Both competitions. That's what we need.
Poor old Pratt. He really will have to go.
And so will I. We've heard quite enough rubbish spoken here today.
Oh, but we still wish to hear yours, Mrs. Broadworthy. Your views, I mean.
I think I have made myself perfectly clear. And as far as I am concerned, the matter is closed. Good morning.
Dear. Oh, right, that's that then.
Oh, no, it isn't. We're still in committee. I propose we put it to the vote.
What? Without Mrs. Broadworthy?
We've still got a quorum.
Yes. Yeah, all right, isn't it? All those in favour of the motion to hold a beauty contest? One only.
How about you? You were all for it a moment ago.
Really? All those against? 2 also. I'm afraid we still haven't a majority, Councillor.
Hang on, just a minute. Boys, you're all for it, ain't you?
Yes. Any time.
Carried.
Morning, madam.
Good morning.
Miss Toots? Yes? Here, let me give you a hand, Miss Toots.
Oh, thank you, William.
It's been a...
Now, 1, 2, 3. Thank you, William. Are you all right now?
Oh, yes, thank you. It was just a touch of it. I generally go at this time of the...
Well, yes, it's a sea air.
Yes.
Hello, Mrs. Dukes. I thought you were going to the cinema.
I did, but I had to leave. A young man sat next to me and started to make improper suggestions.
Again? Really, you should complain to the manager, you know.
I can't. He's after me too, you see.
Well, Mrs. Dukes, perhaps you shouldn't make yourself look quite so attractive.
No, it's not that. I can't help it. I give out waves, you know.
Really?
Yes, my late husband used to call it oomph.
William, have you seen Mr. Fiddler?
Yes, not a bad photo, considering.
No, I don't mean this. I mean, has he been in?
Yes, it was last Tuesday.
Has he been in today?
Today. Just a moment, let me see.
Never mind, William. If you do see him, would you mind telling him I'd like to see him right away?
Yes. What shall I tell him if I don't see him?
Nothing, William, nothing.
Yes, I'll try and remember that, Mrs. Philpotts.
Is the Admiral all right?
Yes, I think so. Because he's quite old, you know. He's not as fit as some of us.
We don't need your recommendation, thank you. Go on, pop it. It's all happening, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll get him in a second. I am the greatest. Oh, I moved on. Thought I was back in the game then.
Willie, I want you to get me a nice double room with hot and cold running chambermaids.
Yes. Does that mean that you and Mrs. Philpotts are going to do it then?
Don't be filthy.
No, I didn't mean that. I mean, get hitched.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that. We're just good friends.
Oh, well, I wouldn't bank on that for the minute if I were you, Mr. Fiddler.
Oh, it's like that, is it?
Yes. I'm glad you reminded me. Mrs. Philpotts said to tell you, I must get this right.
It's all right. Take your time. I got all night.
No, that wasn't it. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. Oh, dearie me. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Your finger.
My finger, yes. No, that wasn't it.
While you're thinking, get that number for me, will you?
Yes, I'll remember it. Don't you worry. I'll get this number for you while I'm waiting. Yes,
All right, I'll do it myself. Go on.
You're doing your best, that's all.
Give me that thing. I'm happy with you. Right, give me the book. Thank you. 017543230.
Potter Publicity Bureau, to whom do you wish to speak?
Oh, hello, Paula. Sid here. Sid Fiddler. How are you?
Oh, very well, thank you.
You haven't changed. Peter there?
It's that terrible man, Sidney Fiddler. You don't want to talk to him, do you?
I'd better.
You know what he's like.
He may have something for me.
If it's anything like the last time, you'll need bailing out.
Don't worry, I can handle him. Hello, Sid.
Hello, Pete. How's business?
Great.
I got a job here you'd love to get your teeth into, right up your alley.
What is it? He's got a job for me.
I can imagine.
I want you to do the publicity for a beauty contest we got down here in Perkham.
Beauty contest? What, you mean girls?
I don't mean budgerigars.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think Paul would like me getting mixed up with a lot of girls.
Why not?
Well, we're engaged. And you know how jealous Paula can be.
Just think of all those lovely 38s and 40s bobbling up and down.
I am. Oh. Sounds an interesting assignment, Sid. Putting Firkham on the map. Writing about local trade figures and that sort of thing.
Oh, she's come back into the office, has she?
What's the job worth?
100, in round figures. And there'll be plenty of those, I promise you.
100?
That's right, could be more. I'm on the council.
I think I'd better come down, Sid.
That's my boy. And don't take any of that old guff from Paula. If she doesn't like it, tell her she can lump it. That's the way to deal with women. Treat them rough. Hello, sweetheart. I didn't see you there.
Obviously. I'd like to see you, Sidney. Right away.
Hey, that's it. Mrs. Philpotts wants to see you right away.
Thank you, Willie.
Yes. I knew I'd get it.
And how's my favourite little hotel keeper today?
Hungry. Very hungry.
So would I be if I had to eat here.
But I haven't eaten.
You on a diet again?
No, you had asked me out to lunch.
Oh, lovely, so I did. I'm sorry, love. I've had a very busy day. I've been in it right up to here.
So I see.
That's it. Great idea, isn't it?
Oh, for you, I'm sure it is.
No, I did it mainly for you, darling.
For me? Oh, really?
Well, you've got a hotel, haven't you? Just think of all the people that this is going to bring into the town. You'll be packed out. And you'll have the beauty contestant staying here for a start.
Oh, yes, of course. I hadn't thought of that. Now, that was very clever of you, Sidney.
You know me, love. Anything for you.
Anything but marriage.
Yes. Well, as I was saying, you'll have at least a dozen of the beauty queens staying here for a start.
At the usual rate.
You can't charge the contestants, can you?
Why not?
Well, they're the bait, aren't they? When people hear about all these lovely-looking dolly birds staying here, they're going to be queuing up for your rooms, aren't they?
I don't doubt that. But I am not going to have anything going on here that might upset my regulars.
Don't worry about it. I've fixed that. There'll be a full-time chaperone here, day and night.
Well, that is better. Who?
Well, it wasn't easy, but we've got it down to a short list if possible.
Yes.
We had to find people that would not take advantage of the situation.
Yes.
Somebody honest, dependable, with strict morals.
And?
They talked me into it.
I knew it.
No, just a minute.
Chaperone. You and a bunch of beauty queens. It's like asking Dracula to be in charge of a blood bank.
No. Wait a minute, darling. That's not true. You know I don't go for beautiful women. I like you.
That doesn't. Get out. Go on.
All right, I'm going.
You lecherous son. Get out.
Really, Mother, I don't see why I have to come too.
You haven't come to since the day you were born. Look, you were there when he gave out this statement, weren't you?
Yes, but...
You even took this photograph of the revolting man.
Yes,
well,
Mother.
I want you here as a witness to what the mayor says.
She's still on the way, sir. She's not heaving to, sir. Very well, Mr. Christian. Fire a shot across her bows. Aye, sir.
Oh, come along, answer the door.
All right, I'm coming. Sorry if I kept you waiting. I was in the lab, you see.
Mrs. Bumble, I wish to speak to your husband immediately.
Well, you better come in then. Honey, I've only got to go to the lab and someone starts knocking at the door. It's almost as if they knew. Mind you, I must admit, I do go rather a lot.
Well, I'm not here to take a census on toilet habits, Mrs. Bumble. Please take me to your husband.
Oh, I couldn't disturb him now, dear. He's upstairs.
Well, I damn well can.
Very well, Mr. Christian. Stand by to ram and board her.
You've seen this, I presume?
Yes, but you have no right to be in here, Mrs. Broadband.
Never mind that. Do you mean to tell me that in my absence, the committee actually approved this disgusting idea?
Mrs. Broadband, I hardly think that this is the time or the place to discuss matters.
Oh, poppycock. I've seen men naked before, you know. Damn it, I've buried 3 husbands.
I'm not surprised to hear it.
Excuse us, sir. Come along, Mother, please.
Oh, now you shut up. Come along, I want a straight answer. Was it or was it not approved?
Mrs. Broadband, I refuse to discuss this with you in my bath.
I am not in your bath, thank goodness. Now, was it or wasn't it?
It was, but...
Right. Then I must warn you that I mean to fight it to the bitter end.
Mrs. Broadband, I have a civic duty to support any project...
Oh, fiddlesticks. You are a weak-kneed ass. And as far as I can see, you are as poorly equipped to carry out your civic duties as your domestic ones.
That's what the job's all about.
I still don't see why you have to stay down there.
I've already told you, darling, they need some on-the-spot publicity now. I've done all I can at this end. Surely you can understand that.
No, but I might do if you stop being so darn secretive and tell me what the job's really about.
It's a publicity campaign, that's all.
Well, to publicise what?
Perkham. They're having a sort of competition to go with it.
Oh, like Spot the Boobs.
What? What made you say that?
Well, like the one you wanted to do once, spotting the deliberate mistakes on the cornflake packets.
Oh, yes. Well, not quite like that. It's to encourage people to come to Firkham.
Well, you haven't exactly encouraged me to.
Well, I couldn't trust myself to ask you to come with me. I'd only burst into your bedroom and try to make love to you or something.
You know I wouldn't let that happen.
Exactly, that's why I didn't. Didn't want the temptation. Anyway, I'd lose my job, and if that happened, I couldn't afford to marry you.
Excuse me, are you going to Firkham?
This train's going there, yes.
Oh, good.
Do you know that girl?
No.
Funny, she's going to Firkham too.
Well, a lot of people must live there.
Are we all right for Firkham?
I'm sure you are.
Thanks.
I'm beginning to understand why you don't want me down there.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, darling. You're the only girl in my life, you know that.
Excuse me, is this the train for the beauty contest?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, good. Are you coming?
Certainly not.
Perhaps you're right. Are you in this one?
Yes, that's right, I am.
Oh, I'll join you then.
You didn't tell me anything about a beauty contest.
I think I'd better go. Excuse me. Well, goodbye, darling. I'll be back as soon as I can. Now.
Oh! 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 Why did you wait until we're in the tunnel?
I thought I was. Sorry. Sorry, darling. Kiss. I'll take most any time.
Most Any time.
I distinctly remember seeing them soaking in the bathroom last night, and in the morning they were gone.
Well, really, Mr. Dukes, I cannot believe that one of these young ladies would deliberately take your knickers. Well, I'll make inquiries, of course. What were they like?
Red flannelette, reinforced.
Yes, I see. Well, I'm sure they must turn up.
Oh, they can't do that. They've got elastic at the bottom.
How chic. Well, I'm sure they'll be fine, Mrs. Duke.
Well, I certainly hope so, because I don't feel at all safe walking about this town without any.
Perhaps I can help, Mrs. Duke.
Oh, Admiral.
Come outside, ma'am. I've got something to show you.
What do you mean? Where?
All will be revealed, madam. Across the promenade there. Look.
Oh!
Yes, well, I've got to check all your measurements, haven't I?
I've never had it before.
Never mind, the experience will do you good.
Sydney, I'd like a word with you.
Yes, love? What is it?
It's about these complaints.
Complaints? I'm not complaining. Everything's going fine.
Oh, yes, I can see that.
Yes, well, you run along. We finish off later.
Finish what off? You've measured everything I've got.
Yes. Off you go. You're always kidding, aren't you? What's the trouble?
It's my permanent residence I'm worried about. All this running about the corridors, in and out of each other's bedrooms, it's simply not good enough.
You're dead right. At their age, they ought to know better.
It's your girls I'm talking about. I've heard them all night long, doors banging.
Oh, blimey, Con, when you get a bunch of young dollies, you've got to expect a bit of banging.
Well, I expect you to get them all into bed at a reasonable hour.
I promise you, I'll do my very best.
Mr. Fiddler, what about these photos? I haven't got all day, you know.
Excuse me, lad. Business. I'm just waiting for my publicity man to turn up.
Yes, I know, but I'm supposed to be covering the mayor's opening this afternoon.
You do get some unpleasant jobs, don't you?
He's opening a new municipal building at 4 o'clock.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies, and,
And what about the ladies, may I ask?
What? What was that?
Why, Mr. Mayor, is there provision only for gentlemen in this monument to natural and universal functions?
Yeah.
because it was specifically designed for use by the male sex, as approved in council last September.
I see. So the ladies must wait, is that it?
Mrs. Broadworthy, I do feel that the place for protest is in the chamber.
I did protest in the chamber, Mr. Mayor, and most strongly. And I still insist on knowing why this place could not have been for the use of both sexes.
Because it's for men. We can't have them all using the same one.
Perhaps the mayor would care to explain why we can't all use the same one.
Yes, well, no. Why can't we all do that? Yes. Because the fittings are different, for one thing.
We all have only one thing, Mr. Mayor.
Mrs. Potworthy, you are deliberately misunderstanding me. What I am trying to say...
I know what you are trying to say. You are trying to say that women are inferior.
No.
I put it to you that this is one more example of this council's policy to deliberately demean and debase womanhood. A policy which was brought to a head recently when, in my absence, they passed this disgraceful resolution to hold a beauty contest here. I want every male here to know that the women of Faircombe are determined to stop this degrading spectacle. And until it is called off, we will squat in this erection to man's so-called superiority.
No, Mrs. Potworthy, please.
Forward, liberators of Faircombe! Forward!
You must please.
Girls? Come on, girls. Go and get changed for photos. Back in 15 minutes.
What do you want us to wear?
Oh, anything that will bring out your best points, Miss...
Downs, Ida Downs.
I bet you come from Beds.
No, at Bristol.
I should have guessed.
Oh, I've got a rather smashing two-piece swimsuit.
Great. Just wear one piece of that.
Will they publish pictures like that?
Oh, not in my paper.
It's all right, darling. I was only joking. You go and get them both on.
Go on. Sit your gear ready. How's it going, love?
Wonderful. Since all this started, I've let 10 rooms. All for you, for nothing.
Oh, you wait till old Pete gets that publicity really rolling.
The contest is in 10 days.
Yeah, well, you still got your permanent residence.
Yes, and I've got no left.
Oh, you're a dirty old man.
Mrs. Philpotts, I wish to complain. This young woman molested me.
Well, I like that.
Whether you like it or not, my dear, it's quite immaterial.
So you pitched my...
Yeah, yes, all right, darling. Don't worry about it. I'll sort it out. Cheeky little thing. I'd like to put her across my knee.
I'm sure you would, Admiral.
Yes, fine, so... What? Mrs. Philpotts, are you suggesting that, damn it, for 2 pins I move out of here?
Good afternoon, sir. Can I help you?
Yes. Have you got any rooms, please?
Certainly, sir. Our terms are £7 a day or £40 a week all in.
Yeah, Mr. Fiddler said it had all been arranged. You see, we're in the beauty contest.
Yes, so I see. Oh, well. In that case, take your pick. Take the lot. Go on, move on. Put me in. Be my guest, room with a view and all that sort of thing, yes. Right, then, have a good time.
Pete, we're waiting for you. The photographer's here. Where the hell have you been?
Sorry, the train was late. Some trouble on the line.
Trouble with it too? You're joking.
Oh, this is Miss Banger.
Really? How do you do?
And this is Miss Breaks. Dawn Breaks.
Dawn, my favourite time for getting up.
I was Miss Dairy Queen, you know.
You still are in my book, darling.
Here, Sid, are there any rooms for us? The woman behind the desk went all peculiar when I asked her. Threw these at us.
Yeah, well, she's a bit overwhelmed. They haven't done this kind of business since Mafeking. Here we are. Protocol in 10 minutes, right? Oh, God, blimey, not again. Yes. Why?
Well, I want to take my knickers down.
Hmm?
Well, they're on the pole over there.
Oh, I see. Yes. Well, you better take my arm, because it can be a bit tricky crossing this road. Right.
Look now, Sonny, I'm busy.
Sonny, you want your eyes tested.
Excuse me. I thought they always built the shock absorbers into the bikes.
So, see, you the bloke in charge?
That's right. Fiddler's the name.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm Hope Springs.
Hope Springs? I don't believe it.
True. Well, actually, my real name's Muriel Bloggs, but it was hardly right for this game, was it?
What game?
Beauty contest, of course.
Hang on, wait a minute. Don't tell me you're a competitor.
Of course I am. See?
Miss Easy Rider.
I beat 14 other girls for that.
Doing what?
Of course, I was at an advantage. We had to do it on a motorbike.
I should have thought that was a handicap.
No, what I mean is, I've been riding a motorbike for years now.
Good for you. But this is a straight beauty contest, no kinky stuff.
Oh, I see. You think I'm not right for it, don't you?
No, I didn't say that. I just don't want you to waste your time, that's all.
Oh, I won't. Don't you worry. I look a lot different in a bikini, you know.
So does he, but he's not entering.
Yeah, just you wait and see. You're in for a big surprise. Here, you got a room I can change in?
Yes, here one. Use mine.
Promise you won't come in?
Not until you're halfway through.
Yeah, on second thoughts, I better have a room of my own.
Perhaps you're right. Come on. There, Connie. Got a room for this young lady?
Oh, well, of course, Sydney.
I think you'll find that an ideal one.
Thank you, Connie. Just a minute. That's for the broom cupboard.
That's right. Where we keep all the scrubbers.
All right. Keep your head on. Here. Go and change in mine. I'll sort it out later.
So, I heard that. Does she fancy you or something?
Nah, you know how it is, a widow with a place like this. Things get on top of her.
Yeah, I bet they do. Frequently.
Yeah, go on, good change.
So, see ya.
See ya. Excuse me, mind if I join you?
Oh, help yourself. It's big enough, isn't it?
I do, yes.
I won't ask how far you want to go. I might get the wrong answer.
Only to the bottom, my dear.
Oh, so you want to play, do you? Well, come on, then. Now, come on, lover. I've only just started. That'll teach the old buzzard.
What did you do to him?
I think I tickled his fancy. Well, do I pass now?
With honours, in at least 2 subjects.
Oh, saucy. Let's hope the judges think like you.
If they do, they'll all get locked up.
Ooh, promises, promises. Well, I'm not too late for the pictures, am I?
No, go to the others over there.
Oh, tough.
Right, now that's a lot, is it?
No, there's still Miss Breaks to come.
Oh, no, not Dawn. Is she here?
That's right. You know her?
Do I? I'm not saying anything against her, but if this was a dog contest, we'd none of us stand a chance.
If it was a cat show, you'd do all right though, wouldn't you?
Oh, I like the girl, honest. I mean, it's not her fault she has to wear a falsie.
What do you mean, a falsie?
She's got one bigger than the other.
Is that right?
No, left.
But you're crazy about her.
Oh, I wouldn't say a word against her. Like in the last contest we were in. We were sharing this dressing room together, and I had this fabulous silver bikini, and I just popped out for a while.
Well, it could quite easily happen in an outfit like that.
Now, I'm not saying she nicked it, mind, but...
That's a good boy. That's a good...
Keep him quiet. Don't push. I am pushing.
It's all right, Con, it's only a donkey.
No, it's a donkey. What's it doing in my lawn?
Oh.
That's a good question. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Sid, I want you to meet Cleopatra.
Have you gone out of your mind?
No, it's for the photos. Beauty and the Beast, get it?
Beauty and the Beast. What a great idea. Come on, come over here. Come on.
I am not having it in here. William, take it out.
Oh, come, be reasonable. It's only for a couple of minutes.
Be reasonable? I don't even allow dogs in here.
It's not a dog.
I know it's not a dog, but these carpets are very expensive. William!
I'm afraid it's too late.
Well, don't just stand there. Get a shovel.
Yes.
It's very good for the potted palms.
Get it out of here, Sydney. Get it out!
Yes, right. Never mind, we'll get a couple of quick shots first. Right, Larry boy. Now, tell you what we're going to do. We'll get one of the girls to sit on a donkey, and we get... What's the matter with you?
Oh, gosh. You ready for me now?
More than ready, darling. Come on. I want you to come and sit on this donkey.
Oh, right.
There we are.
You sure it's safe? He doesn't look too happy.
Well, he should be. He's just got a big load off his mind.
Oh, if you say so.
Right, come on. Wait a minute. Hang on. Don't just stand there. Come and give her a bunk up.
What?
A bunk up. Come on.
Oh, I see. Right,
Ready? Right. There we are. Sit. All right, girls, come on, let's have it. All come round. Round the donkey, please. Come on. That's it. Right. There we are. Right. All right. All right, Larry, we're ready.
Oh, just a minute. I've still got my robe on.
Hang on.
I knew it! You thieving bitch!
What's going on there?
That's my bikini she's got on.
Really? I don't know what she's talking about.
No, just a minute, girls.
She nicked that from my dressing room last year.
Darling, I wouldn't be seen dead in your old rag.
Oh, you'll be seen dead if you don't give it back to me.
No, that's quite enough.
Will you talk? Now you stay out of this! You rotten cow!
What's going on here?
You're up then?
Of course I am. Didn't you hear me calling?
I had the radio on.
I know you had it on. I can't remember when you had it off.
Neither can I.
Are you aware that it is now 9:05?
I'm missing something then.
My tea. I ordered it for 8:30.
Better late than never, I always say.
Thank you very much.
Enough sugar.
Quite. And cigarette ash. Isn't it time you started thinking about getting dressed?
What for?
Have you forgotten what I kept on telling you last night?
To stop snoring.
At 10 o'clock, we have an official visit to the maternity hospital.
Do I have to go?
Of course you do. They're expecting you.
I don't really feel up to it, Frederick.
You've got to. You are the mayor's wife, God help him. You have a duty to do. And that doesn't mean sitting around here all day like an old compost heap.
Yes, Frederick.
You should take pride in being the wife of Furcoom's leading citizen. And what, may I ask, is so amusing?
You.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Is that you, Rosemary?
Yes.
Have you seen this?
Yes. Bloody disgrace. Still, what can you expect from a man?
My boy Lawrence took it, you know. It's done him quite a bit of good. And us.
Us? Why?
Well, the more old Bumble lays himself open to ridicule like this, the better our chances of having a lady mayor next time.
Gosh, yes. That would hit him where it hurts, wouldn't it?
Oh, please, Rosemary. You know I don't like any reference to that area of their so-called superiority.
By golly, you'd make a spiffing Mayor Augusta.
Now, we've got to keep up the pressure against this damn beauty contest.
I agree. What's the next step?
I've been wondering, have you any pull with anyone at the maternity hospital?
Good Lord, no. It's hardly my scene, is it?
Only the mayor is opening a new nursery there today. I thought we might arrange a little surprise for him.
Oh, the boy who stopped my daddy. Oh, the boy. Oh, he goes.
Mr. Probworthy, I'm so pleased you could come. You didn't mind me calling you, did you?
Oh,
Not at all, Miss Briggs.
I saw your photos in the newspaper this morning. I was very impressed. I thought perhaps you could help me.
Oh, of course, anything.
This magazine wants some pin-up photos, you see, and I thought you'd be the person to take them.
Oh, thank you. Here, do you mean?
No, on the beach.
Oh, fine. Oh, but I advise plenty of warm clothing.
I don't think the magazine would like that.
Oh, why not?
They only want nudes.
Oh?
You have done nudes before.
Oh, yes.
Should we have a bash then?
Pardon? Oh, pictures. Now?
Well, yes, they want them by the end of the week.
Yes. They're naked. On the beach in broad daylight in Firkham.
I'm sure we'll find a deserted spot. Come on.
Oh,
I beg your pardon?
of all the filthy, rotten beasts.
You're a sex
Say goodbye to Mrs. Philpott for me. There's a good fellow.
Well, that's about the fourth that's left this morning.
You don't have to tell me. Where's Mr. Fiddler?
Oh, he's still up in his room. He just sat down for some more coffee.
I'll give him coffee.
Oh, good. Saved me a trip.
Come in. I'll have it here, please, on the bed.
You won't, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was me coffee.
That's okay. Look, I came to apologise for what happened yesterday.
Are you joking? Have you seen the publicity we got out of it? Front page, every paper.
Good, eh? I was hoping to do the trick.
What do you mean you were hoping?
Well, the donkey wasn't a bad idea, but there's nothing like a really good punch-up, particularly amongst women.
You mean you started it deliberately? You're a clever little devil, ain't you?
Well, I'm pretty sure it was my outfit she had on. Of course, I could be wrong.
We should get together. With your brains and my beauty, we could go places.
Oh, I don't think I could teach you much.
You want to bet?
I think I better be going.
No, come on here. What's the hurry?
Well, you know what the other girls would say if they knew I was in here with you?
Yes. Why should she have all the luck?
They'd say I was trying to work on you to fix myself to win.
And they'd be dead wrong. There is nothing in the world that you could do to influence me. Off in here and I'll prove it.
No, thanks. I'll take my chance with the rest.
I'll tell you what I'll do with you. You send all the others in here one at a time and I'll prove it to the lot of them. Now, you can't say fairer than that, can you?